後喉の時間です
Call me. Yeah.
Naturally, just how you normally talk.
Just like how I'm talking to you. Just
Yeah. A little bit slower, but.
a little bit slower. You want me to, Josh, talk a little slower?
First of all, what's
You
your
can ask me questions because I don't know what to say.
What's your name?
Bobby
Bobby
Wu.
Wu. Bobby Wu.
Bobby Wu, yeah.
What school do you go to?
I go to Mercer Island High School.
Michigan High School?
Mercer Island High School.
What's Island High School? What is it like?
Well, it's pretty big, I guess. It's kind of like a suburban school. There's no double levels, and it's pretty fun. I like it.
Did you have to study for that examination?
What's the examination?
To enter your high school.
No, it's a public school, and I can just go there. I just go there.
In the States, all high schools, you need not take examinations
To get into the high school.
to get in.
No, I didn't need to take an exam to get into the high
Are
school.
there any high schools you need to take examinations to get into?
Well, I'm not sure. I think maybe Lakeside or something. That's a private school, and that's really expensive.
You know the Japanese high school system.
No, I don't.
We had to take the examinations.
Oh, to get into the high
Yes.
school? Oh my gosh.
Do you study in high school?
Kind of.
What do you study?
Well, the classes I have. Well, first period I have biology.
Biology.
Second period I have world history.
Biology.
Biology.
Could you explain it?
Biology is just like you learn about things, the study of life, like plants and cells and stuff like that. And world history, we just learn about world history. Usually, right now we're just studying around the time like around 1898, somewhere around there. And in geometry, I'm in geometry third period. Fourth period I have Spanish. Fifth period I have orchestra. In sixth period I have orchestra.
Music.
Well, actually it's orchestra. Like there's a big group of people, like around 9 second violins, 10 first violins, 6 violas, about 11 cellos, and 4 basses.
You mean you studied them?
We play music in that class. They give us sheet music, and then we play it.
But
and then we practice.
Except that you have many classes, which mathematics.
Yeah, geometry, mathematics.
Do you know that Japanese students cannot choose?
Oh,
You know that. From what I hear, you have many choices.
Yeah, we have choices that we can take.
How many? About how many?
About how many?
choices do you
We have many choices in English, and we have many choices in different history classes we want to take, and different science classes, and we get 2 electives of any class we want to take. Like you can either take Spanish, typing.
Typing. Really?
You can take typing. You can take driving.
Driving.
There's
You
driving.
can get a driver's license in school, high school.
Yeah. When you're when you turn 15 and a half.
You
15.
need money.
Yeah, you have to pay money.
How much?
I think like 100 something.
In yen.
In yen, about 15.
15000円。
15000円. You know, I'm learning how to drive now, and yesterday I finished.
Oh,
It cost me 20万円.
how much is that?
20,000.
$20,000.
20万円は20,000 yen.
20,000
No,
yen.
20,000 yen ではないよ。200,000 yen.
200,000 yen?
Yes.
Wow.
And it took me 2 months.
2 months?
About 2 months.
How old do you have to be?
What?
How old do you have to be?
Above 18.
Above 18? You only have to be 15 to start learning how to drive.
We can't.
Huh?
We can't study how to drive.
Cause see, I'm studying how to drive next semester in like 2 or 3 weeks in the morning.
Incredible. You can study how to drive in high school.
Yes.
Really?
A lot of people drive.
But
High
in
school.
Japan, maybe teachers might say, you students must not drive because it's too dangerous for you. And some students drive wildly. They can't allow us to drive.
They won't allow us to drive.
They won't.
Oh. Personally,
And what languages?
Am I taking
No, choices.
language choices? Okay, you can take German, Latin, French, Spanish, and that's it. It's 4 languages.
So your school needs many teachers
Yeah, our school has
because
many.
your high school has many choices.
Yes. It's a pretty big school. Is it? Yeah, it's a pretty big school. There's a lot of teachers there.
Do you have any questions to Japanese students?
Oh, I see that they have to wear uniform.
Uniform.
Ask them if they like it.
Do they like it? Wearing a uniform, having to wear the
When I was a high school student, I didn't think
about it.
yes because I thought it was natural that we should wear it.
Oh.
Do you have to wear it all the time, even on weekends?
No, in high school.
Just in
But,
high.
but on high school, do you have to wear your uniform on weekends too?
On weekends
Mm-hmm.
in high school,
So,
I don't think so.
because I see people even on Sunday wear their uniforms outside to go shopping or something.
Some schools,
On Sunday?
you students have to go to high school to take part in club activity.
Oh, on Sunday.
It's a rule. Maybe. In high school, you have to wear school uniforms.
Even on weekend.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gosh, I'd hate to wear a uniform.
And after graduating from high school,
From high school.
now I don't like it because they seem to be soldiers.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when you're in high school,
You don't really think about it and not really
Yes.
care, and you thought it's just
That was natural for us.
yeah.
And teachers said to us, variety of socks cannot allowed.
what do you mean variety of socks?
Variety.
You can't wear different types
white,
of socks.
White one.
Only.
Only white one.
You can't wear black or red or green or yellow.
Black is okay, but green, blue.
Striped.
But-
plaid, and
But
argyle.
I don't think the variety of socks can hurt anybody.
I know.
But they only say rules are rules.
And you have to follow them.
And some students or most students have to study hard for the examinations. You know that?
Oh, you have to take an exam.
Yes.
You have to take an examination.
University.
University exam.
Oh, university. Yeah.
It's like our SAT test.
SAT. Yeah.
SAT, but SAT is easy. Right?
It's easy?
Easy, right?
No, it's hard.
No? It's
No,
hard.
SAT is really hard.
No.
Jeez.
You know, I am a student of Doshisha University. Doshisha University. To pass that examination,
Mm-hmm.
we need to study hard.
How hard is hard?
Hard.
How hard is
How
hard?
hard?
Like how long?
How long? I studied 13 hours in a day,
Every day or just one day?
every day,
Oh,
For how long?
for 1 year.
For 1 year? Oh my gosh. That is so much study.
But maybe that's only I. I was surprised to hear any other students' experience. They studied for 5 or 6 hours in a day.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was too short.
Mm-hmm.
It was not enough.
I thought so. But the reason why I studied so hard is I started to study for the examination when I was in second grade,
In high school?
Mm.
A sophomore or junior?
junior.
Junior.
I thought it was too short. That's not
Too late.
Too late.
Too late to start studying for the big exam.
Yes, I thought so.
Oh.
But
But was it really easy when you took it?
I took it. When I took it, gradually, my how do you say score
Score.
was getting up.
Well, got up. Increased. Increased.
But I didn't think I could pass the examination of Doshisha University.
Oh.
But
they have a special exam just for Doshisha University.
yes, each school has
Has its
each
own
test.
Oh, it's its own test.
Could you explain your system.
Well, I really don't know my system. Paul knows it a lot better than me because I
No, yeah.
didn't even have to go through the system yet.
Yeah, it's
'Cause-
still too early.
It's still too early. I'm only a sophomore. That's
The American system is you get your junior year, late junior year, or your early senior year. You take an examination called the SAT test, and it's taken all over America on the same day, everywhere in the country on the same day. And you take this examination, and your score, it has two parts: math score and English score. That's all.
English score.
English.
But you speak English perfect.
Yeah, but grammar and spelling and many other
yes.
difficult vocabulary.
Like vocabulary is like different words that means different things.
I know that.
But very hard.
You know all words.
No,
No, not even close.
there's so many words. There are so many words in the English language that people don't know,
Like stupid words that you never heard of.
that you
Like,
never use.
Really?
Yeah.
Just like kanji words.
Yeah, like maybe there's some kanji you don't know the meaning for. Yeah, that sort of thing.
But does it have some meaning?
Yeah, it has a meaning.
All of them have meanings that
Yeah.
we
I
use.
know, to know difficult words.
If you know difficult words, you have a wide vocabulary, and you're supposed to be smarter.
But I
So-
have a very small vocabulary.
So after
so-
you finish that, okay, that's part of to get into college. Then you have activities you're involved in. For example, sports, music, clubs, and all these different activities, and that's part of your getting in. Then of course you have your grades from high school, and they usually don't look at your PE grades. They
PE
cut
grade.
physical education.
They do?
Don't.
Like-
They don't.
They don't
cut-
like playing.
they cut that
sports
off.
in school.
And they figure out your grade without the PE grade.
Why?
Because it's not academic class.
Oh.
If you're good in PE, does not mean you're very good in.
But my student is good at PE.
It's PE.
My student can't go to high school. That's one thing I can hope
They consider.
PE.
They consider.
I consider.
You hope they consider PE.
Oh.
Yeah, they cut that off and then look at the others.
Oh.
And then they also look at your race. So sometimes, sometimes if you are black or Spanish or some other some things like that, you have a better chance to get into a college because they want to give equal opportunity.
Yeah.
Because before they were discriminated against, so now they want to give them more chances to get into colleges.
In some sense.
It's also discrimination.
Yes.
Yep.
It's what we call reverse discrimination.
Reverse discrimination.
So we have that. They look at that, and they look at what part of the country you're from sometimes too.
Like if they maybe want more East Coast country people
People.
from the country on the West Coast, so
they
like
might accept some people,
from the West Coast or vice versa.
And also they look at, this is private schools that are very competitive, very competitive ones, like Doshisha, Kyoto. Oh no, it wouldn't be like that. It'd be like Doshisha or Keio Daigaku Waseda or something like that. They look at things like this. But if you go to a public school like the University of Washington, for example, they only look at two things: your test score from the SAT test, or there's another test called the Washington Pre-College Test. Either of these two scores, and your grades from high school. Your grades from high school must include certain classes. You must have 2 years of a foreign language.
Yep.
You must have
In high school.
you must study 2 years of foreign language. You must study 3 years of mathematics. You must study 4 years of English. You must study sciences, and you must study these classes. And if you have the grades, if you have a good test score, and if you have taken the required classes, then you're automatically into the college. Automatically.
You would have to take.
You don't. There's a number, and if you are higher than this number, then they will accept you.
Though you said you need to have taken like languages, but it's natural in Japan to take such things.
But in America, it's not required.
So if you don't want to study, you need not take
Foreign language.
Yeah.
Really?
So some people don't take foreign language until their junior year, and so they can just take 2 years. But I've been taking, this is my 3rd year
Of Spanish.
of Spanish.
If you start younger, it's easier to learn a language.
What are you going to do after high school?
I'll probably go to college, but I really don't know what college I really want to go to. Maybe, I don't know, maybe University of Washington, maybe Whitman. Well, I don't know. But University of Washington is a real big college, and the classes are really big.
College.
University.
University? Okay, yeah, because that's the university and the college is small. Okay. Well, the university is really big, and like there's like 500-600 people in one classroom.
What? In classroom, many
One
people?
classroom, like 500-600 people.
5 or 6?
100.
100?
100 people in a big area. And then you just have little...
マスプロ教育の概。
そう。マスプロ教育 in Japan マスプロ教育は it makes students lazy.
Lazy, so.
Lazy. ところで by the way, do you think this machine is working good?
I think it's really cool. Right. It has double cassette deck, has TV, UHF TV also. So you can get... I like it. It's really nice. It has a graphic equalizer. Yeah, what else does it have?
You are flattering to this?
Yeah. I like it.
So, I want to test. How do you say flatter? No?
You're flattering. You don't say that.
No, you're
What
saying...
would you say?
Usually you just say, do you like it?
Or you're exaggerating, maybe?
Exaggerating. For him?
No, for it.
Am I exaggerating?
Him wa kare. It's not a kare, it's a it.
Him? I'm exaggerating him? No.
I'm exaggerating. He's exaggerating.
When am I exaggerating?
Exaggerating. You're like, wow, it's so great. How great it is, and so you're exaggerating about it.
Whatever.
And what would you say?
I'm just kind of...
You're overexcited about it, I mean.
Yeah, I guess. You can say that.
So, you're flattering, you don't see you're flattering, but you'd say...
Your hair is kind of spiky. It's kind of sticking up.
Sticking up.
In the back, yep, it's puffy.
Puffy. Nani?
Puffy.
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 これどういう意味ですか
Puffy one.
How do you spell?
P-U... That's a... P-U-F-F-Y? Puffy?
Puffy does not... Puffy means... Fwa fwa.
Fwa fwa. Like a mafu or something.
Yeah, there's a fluff.
Puffy.
Fwa fwa.
What do you like in high school?
What do I like in high school?
What do you do every day in high school?
I don't understand.
Except study.
Except for study, I play in an orchestra.
Do you have... Oh, you don't have...
I played tennis.
Tennis.
I played tennis after school with the tennis team. What else do I do? I don't really do
He
that.
sleeps all the time.
I sleep a lot. I'm really tired all the time.
Tennis ground.
Huh?
Tennis ground. You sleep.
No,
No, I sleep at home. I sleep at
Tennis court. Tennis court.
tennis court, yeah.
Court.
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 So, tennis court.
Tennis court.
Tennis court. It's the same in Japanese, right?
Yes.
Tennis court.
Tennis court.
Tennis court.
Court. Yeah, tennis court.
Could you explain the difference between
Wander and wander? No.
no high school in the States after school
After school.
in the States and after school
In
in
Japan?
Japan?
I don't know about after school in Japan.
But after school, what do you usually do when you were in high school? What did you do usually after school in Japan?
After school, I
Came home and study?
I played kendo.
Oh, practice kendo.
What's
I
kendo?
practice kendo.
Is that, what is
Kendo is... Explain kendo.
Kendo is kendo. Maybe you have no words for it. You have no word for it.
But
Kendo is
describe kendo.
describe kendo. Kendo is like fencing.
Fencing. Except with big sticks?
Yes.
Oh.
Japanese fencing, you know that?
Yeah.
With mask.
Oh.
With a mask. この辺にも mask.
And
No,
gloves?
Gloves.
Gloves.
Have
And
you ever seen it?
I don't know. But I've seen fencing.
And then it has wooden sticks.
Yeah, big wooden sticks.
They hit each other.
Yeah, it's just like in Star Wars and stuff. They had to learn kendo for the lightsaber fights.
Kendo. Ken means sword. And do means road or way. And you know,
Stick way.
you know judo.
Judo. Yeah.
Judo. Do means way.
Yeah. And karate
It's
means.
very Japanese things. Japanese sports.
Or a way.
Well, how
Like-
do you-
Like
At the
hand like calligraphy.
yeah.
There's shodo.
Shodo.
Sho is
Mm.
is to write.
To right way.
Uh-huh.
Right way. Okay. I get
The
it.
way is in like the practice. So.
After school, we need to join
A club.
club activity.
What kind of club activities?
We have tennis club, baseball club, everything.
Baseball's really popular here, isn't it?
Yes, very popular. Professional baseball, we call it. Professional baseball. Many students like it,
Yeah.
but I don't like it because it takes too long.
Yeah. Yeah.
It takes too long, and I am tired of watching TV for a long time. I don't like it.
It gives you a headache.
Before I have headache, I don't watch.
Oh.
So you need
I stop watching before I get a headache.
what?
I stop watching
Mm.
before I get a headache.
No, before I watch. I don't watch TV,
Oh,
so there's no need to worry
about a
headache.
headache. Oh,
Oh.
but you have a television.
It's a
Hitachi.
how do you say kazari? Kazari.
使わないのこと?
No,
Mm.
only to see.
Oh, 飾り. It's just decoration?
That's what I. That's what I said.
Decoration to show off.
To show up.
I'm not poor. I have a TV.
How do you say 飾り?
飾り.
Oh, 飾り.
うん
漢字は?
飾りの漢字はね。
I heard that our all-star team, the American all-star team,
Also, Jim, what do you mean? Also,
baseball, all the very best people
Hmm.
in our baseball world, I think there's an all-star team,
Yeah,
came
awesome.
here and played baseball against the Japanese professionals, right?
What do you mean?
Hmm?
Against?
A game of
Against.
baseball.
Mhm.
The Japanese professional team
Mm.
played against an American professional team.
I don't know that.
Oh.
そう、あれは All-Star Game と言いますよ。
All straw.
And like since the
All-star.
American
All-Star, all means 全部 right? Stars, star は
All star.
All-Star.
ああ、そうか。
そう
Very difficult to listen to.
わかりにくい?
If you write it down, I can understand. But if you speak it naturally,
naturally.
I can't understand. Like, you know, cafe. Do you pronounce like cafe?
Coffee?
Coffee.
The British say coffee.
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 A Californian said to me, "Do you want to drink
Coffee?
coffee and instant?" He
Instant.
said instant
coffee?
coffee, but I couldn't understand because we're used to calling it instant coffee.
Instant coffee.
So it's difficult.
It's マジ.
Maji. How do you say マジが帰ってきた?
マジ came back. Came home. Has come home.
But I heard like since the American people, right, were taller
And stronger.
and stronger, they struck out so many of them, and the hitters kept on hitting home runs off the pitcher.
あ
わからなかった?
Please speak naturally. Okay, that's okay.
Once again, same speed. Again.
Same speed again?
Same speed.
Okay. Well, since the American people, right, like some of the black people and stuff like that, since they were bigger, they were stronger and faster, and they can throw the ball harder, and they were taller
Taller than
than the Japanese people,
あ
then whenever they were pitching them, they'd strike them out. They couldn't hit the ball
wait,
as
strike out.
strike out.
Strike out.
You know, like 1, 2, 3, you're out. Strike them out, and then like when the American hitters got on plate, the pitcher couldn't throw the ball as fast.
Got on. Got on.
Got on base.
Got on.
Got
on.
on base.
G-O-T.
G-O-T.
Got up on the plate, getting ready to hit the ball, they just like hit homers, like hit home runs, because since he couldn't throw the ball as fast, and so like it's
So
just
Bobby often uses "cuz" for because.
I know.
You know.
So then I was surprised. I am often surprised to hear my name.
Oh, cuz.
cause.
Oh. So please add B
だけど naturally だったら
to tell
cuz.
my name from because.
Cuz he always uses cuz.
Because
A lot of people use cause.
So he talks like very much like high school student will talk at home.
C-A-U-S-E?
Huh?
C-A-U-S-E?
C-A-U-S-E.
C-A-U-S-E.
No,
No,
if
C. Yeah.
Because sometimes we write it, if you're writing in a book, you'll write it C-U-Z.
Really?
Cuz.
C-O-S.
C-O-S.
Cause.
Cause.
No, should I pause the tape? All right.
And next.
Next, if you could go to the States, United States, what would you do? Like, where would you want to go
Oh,
and stuff?
Toko, by the way, where's the brochure about going to Central Washington University and other universities?
You mean a magazine? Or
Annai, so annai.
thing? Peace! Peace!
Peace.
Peace!
Friend in love. Friend in love.
Peace! これとか。
Annai とか。
あ、これ。
Here?
Do you say annai or do you say紹介？
紹介？うん、紹介。
どっち使いますか？
案内と紹介？
案内。どっちでも。
どっちでもいいけど、
Study in America.
どっちよく使いますか？
あのね、
Study in
この辺でしょ。
Britain. Study in Study in America.
これ、
Oh.
この辺ありませんか？ Washington.
Oh, Washington University.
Wazoo, that's not that bad, is it? Wazoo's okay. UW, you think he'd like UW? Cost?
エコノミーは経済分のこと？
経済的？
経済的？そう経済的けど。
American
これ安いよ。
American students like gum.
Gum.
Yeah.
Gum.
Orange.
He likes gum a lot.
Everyone likes gum.
I don't like gum. I hate gum.
A lot of people chew gum in school and stuff.
It's okay to chew gum in school.
No.
In America, it's okay.
In your class,
Yeah.
In class.
when teacher is saying something,
Yeah.
when teacher is teaching you,
You can drink too.
思いませんよ。
You can drink. Sometimes you can eat. Depends on
Yeah,
what
some
class.
teachers will let you eat in the classroom too.
and he doesn't care.
Yeah, they don't
Doesn't
care.
care.
One thing I was surprised to meet Tim, when Iron Tim visited his host family for the
First time?
first time, Tim in front of the host father,
Host mother.
he raised his legs,
Uh-huh.
how do you say,
On the table?
on the table. No, he crossed his legs
Uh-huh.
and talked with host father,
Uh-huh.
and it seemed for me snobbish.
Oh, snobbish. How was the father sitting? Father sitting like this? Oh, like legs forward. So how was Tim sitting? Like, just like this?
On a chair,
On a
Hello.
chair.
crossed.
Oh, like this. On a chair.
Yeah, I thought it
How
was.
was the father was sitting like this on a chair?
I thought it was unpolite.
Oh, he sat like this.
Well, that's how American people sit. Men sit like that.
In class, when
Yeah.
teachers teaching.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. This is a men's way to sit. To sit like this.
It's like a girl's.
It's like girls' way of sitting.
I know that, but in Japan we can't see people crossing their legs in a class.
Always like chanto.
Oh,
Like this way.
because it's unpolite for teachers.
Oh.
Don't you think so? No, you don't
Well,
think so.
I don't really think so, cause I was.
UC Davis is supposed to be pretty good. UCLA is good.
UCLA.
UCLA is good. But the city is very big and maybe too big for you. Tropical.
どういう意味
Tropical. Warm. Tropical it means more than warm. Sort of like Hawaii weather. なんて言いますかちょっと Yeah, so like Hawaii. How would you say the weather in Hawaii? 暖かいでもないよ。Tropical は
There's like
peace.
peace, peace. I'll stop. Want me to stop it for a second, or do you want me to keep on going?
Please speak.
You want me to
We are
speak?
starting.
Oh.
Please show us around Washington. Now.
Right now?
Show us around Washington. A high school student. American high school student.
ワシントン紹介するって何て言いますか
Huh?
Showing around Washington.
Okay. Showing us around Washington ではなくて、sort of like a guide of Washington State. You want to explain more?
By high school student, Bobby.
どこ行った？
でいいですか
By,
はい、どうぞ。
Alright, well,
Oh,
first of all, you got Seattle, which is like the biggest city in Washington. A lot of people. Has a big stadium. It's called the Kingdom.
Kingdom.
You can play football in American football.
How large?
It's really large. It can fit over 60,000 people.
6,000 people.
60,000.
60,000 people.
Yeah.
How large?
That's what? Okay. And you can play all sorts of sports. You can play basketball, tennis. Sometimes there's tennis courts in there. You can play. Well, not. It's professional. People go to watch. It's like a stadium.
Do you play tennis there?
No, you don't play tennis there. You go to watch people play tennis there. It's like a
Only for professional
yes
players.
for professional players. All right, and then
Honestly.
Tacoma. Tacoma is there's a place called the Tacoma Dome where there are concerts and stuff where you can go see concerts like you could see like Huey Lewis, just groups, American groups when they go on their tour around. And Olympia is the capital. I don't know where, just like the capital of our state. There's a range of mountains called Olympic Mountains, and a little peninsula. And there's a river, Columbia River. That's long, I guess. It's the border of Oregon and Washington. Some of it, at least, most of it. And in Walla Walla, Whitman College, where Paul goes to, it's really hot in the summer and really cold in the winter.
Cold? How cold?
How
You often
cold?
catch cold?
How cold, Paul?
it snows a lot.
It snows a lot.
I don't want to go to cold place.
In Eastern Washington, it's mostly desert too, and
Desert? You have desert?
Yeah, in Washington,
In Washington, really?
in the middle of Washington.
I have never seen deserts.
Oh, really? We have in Washington State. We have everything. We have deserts. We have the seaside. We have mountains. We have
Waterfall?
waterfalls.
Hot springs.
Hot springs. Do we have hot springs?
well, a little up north in.
No. But
No.
you have to go to Canada. They have it.
And you don't need a visa to go to Canada if you're an American citizen, right?
Free. Very free. You can go to Canada free.
So
When you want to go to...
you don't need a visa. No, you can just walk across.
They don't care really.
I'm looking for the topic, which is Washington, the evergreen.
Evergreen
The
State.
evergreen state, and its flower,
Rhododendron.
rhododendron,
Rhododendron.
and
it's
state
ver-
is Olympia.
Capital.
State capital is Olympia.
State capital is Olympia.
And our state bird is a robin, I think.
And WA stands for Washington.
Right.
Yes.
Capital W, capital A.
Thank you. Washington. Paul. Where she go?
Oh,
好想。
トイレはぴったりですね。Okay, so, okay, go down to the front. I'll show you where it is.
I think he needs guide. A guide.
a guide. We're on the first floor.
Could you explain? your state, Washington. Why do you wear that?
This is college.
You went there and bought it.
No, my mom bought it. I don't know. I think she
It's
might
very
have bought it.
popular to wear sweatshirts from colleges. For high school students to wear sweatshirts from college.
But
It's
in,
very popular.
but in Japan, it's nerd
It's
to
nerdy.
wear
It's nerdy.
our Doshisha University's
Sweatshirts.
sweatshirt.
Sweatshirt.
Do you know
It's
that?
nerdy.
It's nerdy. Thank you. It's popular to wear it in high
So
school. High school students.
if you go to Doshisha University and if you wear Doshisha sweatshirt, you might be thought nerd.
A nerd.
Nerd.
People will call you a nerd.
Because to exaggerate person, I am a Doshisha University student.
And I wear Doshisha. Yeah. Oh, this is a record player.
We have many records.
What is Maji doing?
Maji is reading a book, history. He likes history. You know that?
Yeah. For class or just for fun?
Maybe for fun.
Cause. Like being called Kaz or Kaz?
Either way.
Like being called Kaz?
Let me yes.
We call it Kaz.
Kaz or Kaz?
They don't say Ka.
Kaz.
Kaz.
Okay, Kaz. Cool.
But
Unplug it.
Unplug it? Which one is it? The top one?
Need that?
Sorry, I stopped the tape recorder for a second. Which one is it? It's a kind of gross one.
In Japan, we can learn that way. You said sorry,
Yeah.
but we learned I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, we just go sorry.
sorry. He always says sorry. I'm sorry, so no. I'm sorry. ちょっと formal.
Formal. じゃあ先生と話するときは when you
I'm
talk
sorry.
when you talk to
The teacher.
talk with
Talk with. Talk.
no T.
When you talk to or with the teacher. When you talk with the teacher, you would say, I'm sorry.
But I just say sorry to teacher.
Well, he might say sorry to teacher.
Any difference?
I would say, I'm sorry.
But I just say sorry. Sorry. Or sorry, I'm sorry, or whatever.
How do you call your teacher? By first name?
Last name.
Last
Mr.
name.
whatever.
Do you call him
Well, some
Bobby
teacher,
or
he calls me Bob. Some teachers let you call him by first name. One teacher does. Mr. Jack Dills. Just call him Jack.
if you are teacher, would you when I said to you Bobby, what would you think?
I'd kind of go, it's kind of rude, wouldn't I? If I was a teacher.
If you were a teacher, would you want to be called Bobby or would you have to call Mr. Wu?
Well, I don't know, it kind of sounds, since I'm a kid, I'd rather obviously be called Bobby.
Oh.
But it's kind of weird being called Mr. Wu, but when I'm older I may change, I don't know. It depends.
What do you think of your name?
My name, Bobby,
And Wu.
and then Wu.
Mm.
I don't know, I've had it all my life.
Chinese name, we Japanese feel very pretty because it's too short for us. Wu.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like Japanese last name has more than
Most
more
to
than
have
that,
more.
more than
Uh,
2 syllables or 2 syllables or more. Like Ryuta Idahara.
What?
Ryuta Idahara. My
Idahara.
friend. Idahara.
Idahara.
And like Keida.
Ikeda.
It's longer and so on and so on.
My name is Uekawa.
Uekawa.
And your name Wu,
Wu.
it is like a sound. Ooh. Maybe old Japanese might think so. It is like a sound.
Instead of a last name.
Where did you get this magazine?
In this bookstore.
Oh, you bought it? In the bookstore?
Mm.
Don't go to Anywhere in the Midwest is boring. Don't go to the Midwest.
Midwest is
In the middle of the country.
Yeah, Midwest.
Boring.
because boring.
Boring.
Boring because they have no bars.
Huh?
Boring. I'm tired.
Oh, boring.
Boring は退屈。
boring はつまらないこと
うん、退屈。
退屈。そう、退屈。
Because they have no bars. They have
They
no
have
place
bars.
to drink.
They have places to drink, but that's all.
That's all, yeah.
Maybe. They have
There's
places to
nothing.
drink.
There's nothing really.
There's no beautiful scenery. It's like, for example, if you go to Kansas, it's flat.
Flat.
Wheat fields and wheat fields and wheat fields
It's boring.
and boring. There's nothing to do.
As you know, I have never seen Pacific Ocean.
Oh? You've seen the Pacific Ocean?
Yeah.
I've never seen.
Yeah, you have.
No,
From
since I was born.
You've never seen the Pacific Ocean?
Yes.
Wow.
No.
Atlantic Ocean.
Huh?
You've never seen the Atlantic Ocean.
No, you've never seen the
Atlantic.
Pacific Ocean?
Pacific.
Why?
Because I lived in Hiroshima.
Right.
You can't see.
But have you been to Osaka?
Yes, I have.
But that's
Been
Pacific
there.
Ocean, isn't it?
But that's a
Inland Sea.
inland sea.
Oh.
Have you ever seen the Atlantic Ocean? No.
No.
Where?
Other side of the United States.
Atlantic Ocean, actually.
Impossible. So, how about you?
Yeah.
He went swimming in the Atlantic Ocean.
Swimming. Only for swimming you went here. How far?
Not only for swimming.
He didn't go to there just to, I want to go swimming today. He didn't go to the Atlantic Ocean.
What did you do?
Well, because we were visiting.
Mm.
Was that in Florida? No, I didn't
Florida.
go. Yeah, in Florida.
Florida.
Right there. Yeah.
That's very difficult for me to understand.
Florida.
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 Because this is Florida for me. Florida.
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 Could you pronounce it?
Florida.
Florida. Florida.
Some difference.
Florida.
Florida.
Yours is short. Right? Florida.
Yeah, I like to go to Florida.
Florida. Florida.
I said Florida.
You say Florida?
I said Florida.
You go Florida? I go
Florida.
Yeah, we went down to Florida for a couple.
We went down to Florida for a couple of days.
You gotta go Florida.
Florida.
You pronounce every?
I said Florida.
No, I just go Florida.
Because you're a high school student?
Yes, because doesn't mean that I'm a high school student.
No, it's
No.
because I'm in Japan and I'm used to speaking more clearly.
Clearly.
Yeah, I just kind of just go Florida.
Bobby is not used to speaking clearly for people, so he says Florida.
Well, you told me to talk natural.
Yeah, he
Okay.
wants natural. But
He wants
if
that.
I was in America, I would also say Florida.
Just go Florida.
But that's nice for us students who study English,
To say
right?
to go
To speak
slow.
very clearly and slowly.
But that's unnatural.
That's unnatural.
For Bobby, that's unnatural. But for me to speak slowly and clearly, it still sounds natural.
We have a program now. Could you listen to it?
Hi.
Radio.
Uh-oh, your picture fell out.
Paul often says, "Oh,
Uh-oh.
like you said now.
Yeah. Do I often say oh? Oh, you could.
Oh,
Oh.
and my teacher often says, in a class.
Oh.
ア
アメリカからの
そう、Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
From 2:40 to
What time does whatchamacallit want to take me to Nada?
Oh, Tim?
Yeah.
I don't know. Tim wants to take Bobby to Nada tomorrow.
明日
Tomorrow? I'm playing tennis tomorrow.
Yeah, but if you're not playing tennis, I don't know if you're playing tennis or not. I have to ask.
Okay. Fine.
Wow, look at all these schools. I wonder if Whitman is here.
Probably not. Probably. Maybe.
University of Washington. See, here are the best schools. The original. Harvard, Stanford, Yale, Princeton, University of Chicago, Duke, Brown, University of California, Berkeley, Dartmouth.
I'm wondering.
Whitman College.
No, Williams.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Williams. Amherst. Amherst is a very good school. Tim's University. People who can go to Amherst must be. very
Tim is
smart.
really smart then.
I don't know.
He doesn't seem that he's that smart. That's mean, but
Did you see him?
yeah. University of Washington's way down there. Does that mean that it's bad?
No.
Well, since it's on there's so many colleges. University of Puget Sound, UPS. That's higher than UW. I want to go to
No,
UW.
it's not higher. It's just in a different category.
Oh. You kind of have a stuffed up nose.
I made this tape for Japanese learner.
Oh, really?
Japanese learner.
Okay.
Student. Some
No, students who learn.
who's learning Japanese?
Mm.
Oh, can I listen?
Yes, you can. But this side,
This side only.
you
Oh,
need to rewind.
How am I walking?
But we don't want to use this battery just to rewind it.
You know, I have many students who are from Taiwan,
そうね。
and they passed 1級の試験.
Oh,
You
so
know, Japanese test.
they passed? カックさん
Jackson,
Come in.
Waita.
He said, "You wait." Eh?
Waita.
You wait.
Waita.
Wait.
Oh, you want to play the... これは、マジの。Fellow citizens, we observe today not a victory of party, but a celebration of freedom, symbolizing an end as well as a beginning, signifying renewal as well as change. For I have sworn before you and Almighty God the same solemn oath our forebears prescribed nearly a century and 3/4 ago. The world is very different now. Man holds in his mortal hands the power to abolish all forms of human poverty and all forms of human life. And yet, the same revolutionary beliefs for which our forebears fought are still at issue around the globe. The belief that the rights of man come not from the generosity of the state, but from the hand of God. We dare not forget today that we are the heirs of that first revolution. Let the word go forth from this time and place to friend and foe alike that the torch has been passed to a new generation of Americans, born this century, tempered by war, disciplined by a hard and bitter peace, proud of our ancient heritage, and unwilling to...
I ask you the difference of New Year's Day between Japan and America.
Oh, okay.
What do you do on New Year's Day?
In America?
Mm.
Well, the difference between New Year's and the biggest difference is New Year's Day is not a very important day in America.
Really?
On New Year's Day...
Oh, what? Nice composer.
And for in America, many people will watch football on television on New Year's Day at home, or they will go to the football stadium if it is near.
How about you?
For me, in my home, we don't do anything particularly special. I may watch TV, or I may just sit around at home, or many times I will go on vacation trips after Christmas time until after New Year's. So many times I'm not at home.
Last year, what did you do?
I was in Los Angeles visiting relatives on New Year's. So I was in Los Angeles for the New Year. I went to a New Year's Eve party on the 31st, which is like a bonenkai. And after we went to the New Year's Eve party, then probably until 2 o'clock in the morning. Then on New Year's Day, I went with 2 friends to walk around this island in Southern California and just shopping and talking. It's not a big deal. But on Christmas in America, it is like shogatsu in Japan. Family is together, you eat a very big meal with the family, and you all day you just rest and spend time with the family. Every family has different traditions. Many families you get presents and you give presents on Christmas Day. So they will open up their gifts on Christmas morning, and then they will play with their children will play with the toys that they received. Adults will oftentimes spend time putting the children's toys together, or making something from the children for the children. So it's very much a family time.
And it depends on
Each family.
religion.
Religion, not
all
not religions, just on
Christianity.
family. It's Christmas is a religious holiday, but everyone celebrates it in America.
to pray for God.
Some people who are Christians will go to church on Christmas Day, but many people go to church on Christmas Eve at night, at 10 o'clock at night, and have what they call the candlelight service. So the whole service you stand with a candle.
And they sing.
Everybody has a candle.
They sing.
Everyone sings Christmas songs. It's a very beautiful service. I like it a lot.
And Doshisha University is a Christian
University.
Christian
Christian.
University. We don't have any events particularly, but Doshisha High School, they gathered at church and sang many songs, which is related to Christianity. How do you call it? Spiritual
Hymns.
hymns and candle service.
Candlelight service. Candlelight service.
They
have a candlelight service. Oh. Well, because today is Christmas, by the way, because today is Christmas, I need to get home pretty soon to help Okasan make dinner tonight.
Tonight you have a special
party. Not a party, but we will have a special meal at home with the family.
What time do you have to be home?
I should leave pretty soon. I'm making steak and American potatoes.
American potato, how do you make it?
Maybe baked potatoes.
Baked.
You take the whole thing and you bake it in the oven.
No.
That or some other things too. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
英語のどまた明日